Hey everyone, it's Rise. Welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 3. Well, today we're gonna go through the Abyss. And I have everybody on the default setup. Now, as for setup, the most important thing here is Eagle Eye. You need 4 Eagle Eyes. So you'll need the 3 Weather Vanes. If you don't have them, or if you deleted one of them, you're screwed, because it's going to take you a long time to go through this area. The trick to completing the Abyss is to avoid every single encounter. You do not want to fight any of them. None of them are particularly difficult, but it's just totally not worth it, because this place will already take me 45 minutes to an hour to get through, just avoiding everything. So yeah, we do not want to bother with the random encounters. As for setup, everything's usual, but I did get dark immunity, just because I think the boss on floor 30 has a dark element attack. So I want to be immune to that, but everything else is standard stuff. And there's no status ailments, so I don't even have total ward here. Oh, I do have total ward, but I don't need it. None of the bosses here have status ailments. We're pretty good there. Now, you can find basically every single gear in the game here. You can also find, including things like the Violator, the Violator, and the Necronomicon, another Comet Mark. Really good stuff that are very rare steals or drops. Now, speaking of the Violator, we want to equip that. Let's get rid of Amnesia Protection. And let's equip the Violator on Flash Hit for Virginia there, if I can find it. There we go. And that'll give us Finest Arts. I'll go over that in more detail when we actually need to use it, but I give it to Flash Hit for Virginia. That way Clive can still dual shot. I do not know if Attack Plus stacks with Finest Arts. I would assume no. If it did, if it does, then it might actually be worthwhile to give it to Clive, but I can't imagine that it would stack with attack up. Just because Finest Arts does damage based on level, not based on attack power or anything like that. I think it does take defense into account, but that's it, I think. But anyway, the enemy's defense, that is. But if you're gonna go for the special gears in here to steal them, obviously, I showed you before, make sure you have best luck. Make sure that you have... we got enough stuff. Yeah, we're fine. Make sure that you use replay, pickpocket in order to get it. If it's a rare drop, make sure you kill the enemy with lucky shot. You'll have to weaken him first a little bit. Or just keep... Well... Come in here with a lot of MTC, I suppose, with Gallows or Virginia, whoever's gonna summon Lucky Shot, and go from there. And well, basically you kill him with Lucky Shot so that you can at least guarantee an item drop. And Extension Pickpocket with Replay is also really good if they're grouped together, if you're trying to steal something. That could definitely be really helpful, so don't forget about that. There is an enemy called the Moo, which you can steal something from. I forget what you can steal from them, but they have a rare gear that's you can steal. I'm trying to see if I can find it. The Pobo Calbo, which contains the SOS supports personal skill. It's totally worthless, but if you for some reason want it, it is a rare steal from Moo. You have to get a preemptive strike on them. So if you had more initiators, I don't even know if you can get 4 of those total. But if you somehow did, obviously I would equip that, and because they'll run away on the first turn, and they have a lot of reflex. So you'll need to be able to replay the first turn, the preemptive strike turn, and then use reset if you don't get it before they run away. So all in that first turn, you'd obviously cancel reset if you manage to steal it from them. The Necronomicon is the only item that I would consider remotely worth it. And it's basically attack plus, but for magic. So it works the same way. It even works on the heal spell for some reason, and you'll start healing for 10+ thousand. It's better than even Mega Berries. even with Green Thumb, which is a little ridiculous. But anyway, let's go in. And, trying to think if there's anything else. No, not really. Sorry, it took a while for me to explain everything, but it was important. But yeah, I mean, this is the Abyss. It's the same thing that we did before, only now we're going all the way to the end. So, yeah. I'm going to show you the first 2 floors, and then I'm going to edit out until floor 30, where we fight the boss. And you want to avoid every single encounter in here. Do not fight. Especially since there is one enemy in here that will use whatever that thing was that the Vacuumon could use on you. The move that kicks you out of the dungeon, and yeah, you have to go all the way back. Oh, and that relic coin, yeah, allows infinite saves anywhere. Bullshit, it does. I can't save here. So yeah, I think later on in the dungeon you will start encountering white encounters, but you should have more than enough ECN to take care of it. Especially, well, you'll see. These gems do recover some ECN, in case you forgot. But anyway, you just collect all of the gems, and then once you collect them all, the teleporter will open up, and you use it to go to the next floor. And you probably want to have the tracker activated. Oh, you can't have it activated. Okay. Well, that's going to make things harder on me. I'm not going to manually keep track of the floors I'm on. But yeah, I think you get the idea. I think the enemies change after floor... I think there's different enemies in floor 1 through 10, 11 through 30, 31 through 60, and then the enemies are the same for the rest of the floors. Well, they change one more time at 61, and then 61 through, well, 99, because I don't think there's any enemies on floor 100. But I could be wrong. I think floors 10, 30, and 60, and 100, and, well, and floor 0 there, which is where we entered, are always the same. I guess I'll show you the 3rd floor. Why not? I'm almost done with it. And, yeah, so those floors are always the same. I think, anyway. But the rest of them, I believe, are randomly generated. Not that it really matters, but yeah, if you avoid every encounter and go through here, you can get through here pretty quickly. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought about maybe speeding this up or something, but it's just going to take way too damn long. This is probably the worst side quest. I suppose it's not quite as bad as Arios, but it's still pretty damn bad. I don't know what they were thinking. There's really no excuse for something this repetitive and tedious. But, yeah, so I'll get through this area, and I'll meet you on floor 30 in the boss battle. You know what? I figure I'll show off another couple floors because the music's different, and it's pretty kick-ass. So maybe I'll show off 2 floors after each of those teleporter things. That is a nice effect, I will say. And if you want to take a shortcut, you can fall down, and it'll take you back to where you originally spawned. They could have been real dicks and just had you have to start over every time you fell. I'm surprised that they didn't do that. I really am. In fact, that's what they should have done. Absolutely. Just piss us off even more. And you're starting to get white encounters at this point, so that's kind of bad. Another thing is, make sure you have 40 ECN and 20 migrant level. You need to have all 19 migrant seals before you even think about coming in here. You do not want to be fighting, so yeah. Get off this floor, and then I'll meet you on floor 30. This is floor 12, by the way. I kind of edited out part of floor 11. Ah, why would it face me that way? Alright. Let's just do the old Wild Arms awkward running. And now I will meet you on floor 30. Alright, this floor is way too complicated to not be floor 30. I mean, as you can see, it's basically a maze, so... Boss time! Yeah, it's another one of these guys. I think he has a different name, but still. Let's just Mystic a Light Ring, because they're weak to light. At least I think they are. Yeah, they're weak to light. And I'm pretty sure they're the same otherwise. Yeah, they have their intercepts and their counters, but as long as it's only Clive attacking, they'll cancel them before he attacks, so who cares, because they always cancel after Gallus' turn. On top of which, he's going to kill them anyway. So I really don't care. And it took me 30 minutes to get up this far, by the way. And that's avoiding everything. By the way, if I didn't make it clear, if you ever leave at any point with the Exodus Orb, or you get kicked out by the enemy that can do that, you have to start over at the beginning. Even if you leave at floor 60 or floor 99, it doesn't matter. You start over. So yeah, if you have to leave and go somewhere, I hope you're willing to leave the game paused. I accidentally guarded, but that's okay. Stupid game designers. Yeah, this is the reason why I was immune to darkness, but really, this guy is so easy that I'm not even concerned at all. I wonder if they expected you to go through the abyss much earlier and then get to the super boss and be like, oh shit, and come back later. I don't know. These guys only have like 12,000 HP. I mean, yeah, they're level 60, but still. Oh, they have permanent reflect, by the way. And we got him. And for defeating him, we get a booster kit. The final one in the game. Finally. And with it... No! We do not want to leave the abyss. I think the music will change. Yep. So I'll show you a couple floors here. But yeah, we have 50 ECN now. And by the way, those gems also restore vitality. Because I accidentally got into a couple battles because I wasn't paying attention. Oh boy. I like the previous one better, but meh. Yeah, this is where the enemies are going to start taking quite a bit of ECN. So, gotta watch out for that. Apparently the floors are getting more complicated, too. I think that's just a coincidence. I guess the music's getting more complicated. I actually like this one. Alright. Oh, I guess they are getting more complicated. Great. I guess it's going to take me longer than 45 minutes to get through this area. I guess it'll take like an hour and a half then. Oh well, either way. It has to be done. But yeah, if you fight everything, it'll take you days to get through it. Like, I'm not kidding. If you fight everything, you'll be here for probably about 20 hours. At least. So I don't know what the game designers expected you to do. Did they expect you to avoid everything? And if not, did they expect you to just go straight without sleeping for days? I mean, seriously? At least one day? I mean, is that what they expected? Were they thinking at all when they designed this place? This is the worst side quest in the game. Well, you've heard the music enough, so I'll meet you on floor 60 for the next boss. Okay, I've made it to floor 60. And the only change I made was I got rid of dark protection because it's not needed, and elemental protection for Clive I got rid of as well. Okay, yeah, we have to fight. Yeah, we have to fight these guys. More clones of them. Just use dual shot. I'm gonna start with hyper though. They don't have any weakness, unfortunately. And they have permanent reflect, so that's not going to work. According to the bestiary I checked, these guys can supposedly combine together. I don't know if that's true. I've never seen them do it. Supposedly on turn 4. Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But I'm gonna kill these guys anyway. They're still exactly the same, just without Phantom Hazard, so I don't know what the point of these guys are. There we go. Condition green for Clive there. And he should be able to one-shot them, so yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. And yeah. I'd imagine if they do combine, they're probably not even that much stronger, so... And they probably have to have all 4 of them to combine, so... I don't know, you got me on that one. If anybody knows what happens when they combine, let me know. If the battle's even remotely more difficult. But I don't really care. Just hyper and shoot. Did we get a bone? What the hell does a bone do? How about we continue to explore the abyss? I don't know what the bone does. New music, by the way. What the hell is the bone? I have no idea. A treat no real dog can resist. What? Does that do anything? There's nothing in my notes about it. Whatever. Cool music, though. I'll show you another floor. And then I'll meet you at the top. New enemies, of course. And according to Pinnacle, I've been in here for an hour and about 15 minutes. This 5 minutes was explanation. And I've avoided every freaking encounter I've run into. Well, except for 2, because I fought them by accident. I didn't see I wasn't paying attention or zoned out or something. I don't know. I don't know what the point of this dungeon is. Like, is this supposed to be hard? Because it's not. Is this supposed to waste my time? Because that's exactly what it's doing. It's wasting my time. Would you stop falling? Irritates the hell out of me. Like, why can't they put a freaking invisible wall around the edges? Is that asking too much? Stop being so persistent. I hate that. When, like, you avoid a few encounters and then it gets super persistent. Oh, and, the ambush rate, from what I've heard, is insane here. So, absolutely have Eagle Eye. I hate this place. I really hate it. Thank God I'm never doing this dungeon again. Ever. Seriously though, can you do anything with that bone? Or is it just kind of there? I don't know. I didn't see anything about it. Okay, I will meet you at the top now. And at this point, there's an enemy that can kick you out of the dungeon, so definitely avoid fighting at all costs unless you're specifically looking for a gear to steal. And you can also get the Necronomicon here, but it's totally not worth it. Because magic is inferior to physical attacks at this point. Okay, finally made it to the end. I think you could probably use the Exodus Orb to get out of here if you wanted to, but yeah, now we gotta fight this guy. Just real quick for the setup, same as usual, just get fire protection on everybody. And that's really all you need. I'm gonna actually switch Virginia and Clive's setup around and just give fire protection for now. And next time we'll take this guy on. So this is Ryzen signing off. Thanks for watching. And if you're wondering, it took me over 2 hours to get through here. It actually took me right at the 2 hour mark. So thanks, game. Thanks.